a contest on Saturday, and then I have a concert on Monday. I'll have to do a choir. This is just great. I can't get sick. I really can't. I can't afford to get sick. So I'm gonna go to school with tons of water and what? I'm not gonna put it on April. Becca? What? I know I didn't get much, but I guess I can tell y'all about what happened today during 8th period. I almost missed the bus. Nally and I, we were looking for these two guys in athletics for, like, we had to give them a note from the office and go to the nurse, and another one we had to deliver a package thing. And so Nally and I go to the guys' athletics room, and it says we have to find Brewster, and we're like, okay. So we go down there, and I asked a couple of guys in there, I was like, do you know where Brewster is? They're like, oh, he's in the weight room. So we walk over to the weight room, knock on the door. No answer. Like, well, crap. Okay. And so we take that. Then we decide to. We looked over, and Coach Tidwell's over there, and he's screaming at us. He's like, come here, come here, come here. So we go over there, and he's like, what are y'all doing? We're like, we're looking for Brewster. He goes, oh, well, check the gym. Maybe he's in there. We're like, okay. So we go in there, and he's not in there. It's just Coach Terrell. And Tidwell's like, well, give it to Coach Terrell, and then you should be good. And we're like, okay. And so we give the package to him, but then we still have this note saying that this kid has to go to the nurse. And we asked Terrell if he knew who it was, and he said no, he didn't. So we ended up going back to the athletics building, and the bell already rang, and I'm worried because I feel like I'm going to miss the bus, and I'm trying to hurry this up. And we go to Coach Mays, give him the note, and he's like, oh yeah, I know who this is. And we're like, okay, can you just tell him to go to the nurse, because they can need him in the nurse. He's like, okay. And so we head out this first exit we saw. It was like a side door, a smaller door. Big exit sign. Yeah. We went out the door, and I looked at the gate. Like, this led out to the football field. Like, the door closed, and I look over, and this gate is locked. And we're like, okay, maybe the other one's open on the side. So we go all the way around the athletics building, see if the other gate's open. No, that one's locked too. And we even checked the side one. That one was locked too. We're like, oh crap, we're stuck in here. And we go back to that door. We're like, okay, maybe it's still unlocked. We can go back. No, the door locked. Luckily, there's a window, and so I'm banging on it, and finally people came and opened the door. And we're running this whole time because we don't want to miss our buses. And the only door that was open at that time was a 9th grade guy's athletics door. And we're like, oh, we are not going in there. We don't want to risk it. So finally somebody opened the door, the side door that we came out of, and saved our lives. And so Nally and I got a lot of exercise. We were running this whole time. We ran all the way to get to the door we went into. The side door, it was locked. We're like, okay, we'll go this other side door. So we go closer to the front of school to the other front side door, and that one's locked. We're like, really? And so we ran all the way to the front of school. We're like, the front doors are always open. We tried try to open it, and it's locked. And we're like, why did they close and lock the front doors? What the heck? Luckily, there was a teacher standing there, and she opened the doors for us. And we run in, and we ran as fast as we could past all these people. People were staring at us. We even accidentally got in someone's picture, like in the background. We're running. And we finally get back upstairs, and we get our stuff. Miss White, she's like, I was wondering where y'all were. And we're like, oh yeah, bye. And we ran downstairs, and I'm already on the phone with my mom saying, you need to come pick me up. And then I look outside, and the buses are still there. And we're like, oh, thank you, Jesus. And so I said, okay, Mom, it's okay. And I hung up, and I ran towards my bus. And my bus was just about to leave, too. So I was so happy. We're totally going to miss our bus. And luckily, the bus was still there, and so I ran on, and everybody's staring at me because I'm all sweaty and everything, and they're like, you don't have athletics, what the heck? And I sat down on my seat, and I'm panting, I'm all sweaty and stuff, and I'm just like, oh, jeez, and I just wanted to go home, and it was so hot outside, even though people was like, it's 52 degrees, I'm like, heck, no, it's not, but, yeah, it's funny because Alex, when I first became an aide, she's like, be careful when you go through the athletics building. I was like, why? She goes, because one time I got locked in the football field. Like, I was there for 20 minutes and nobody was out there with me. And so I had no way of people coming and finding me until Coach saw me sitting down on a bench. I was like, what? But, I was like, okay, I'll make sure I don't do that. And it's funny because Nally and I ended up doing that, and it was just so funny. Like, Nally and I had such a good laugh about it, and luckily both of us got to our buses, and I got home, and my mom's like, was freaking out. She's like, did you make the bus? Are you okay? All this other stuff. I was like, yeah, I made it to the bus. But I thought it was kind of funny that the buses stayed there longer than usual, and I was like, dang, it's really lucky that happened too. But yeah, I wasn't able to get it on video. If I had my phone with me, I would have got it on video. But unfortunately, when I left to drop these notes off, I was thinking it's gonna be a quick little trip. I'll come right back. So I left my phone in my purse, and I didn't think about it. So, and yes, I know I don't have good clips today. So this is the long clip for the day. And I know that yesterday was pretty bad clips too, but tomorrow I'm going to try my best to get good